Good morning, you guys. We have quite an agenda today. I'm just pulling out of my mom's community. We're headed to Fort Collins because I went and bid on a couple items on an online auction. I was on Auction Ninja. There was a primitives auction and I didn't win any of the primitives. I only ended up winning one item, a little doll. And we really have to learn. We have to stay away from those auction sites because after the fees, you always end up spending more than you realized. And sometimes you get stuck having to drive an hour north just to pick up one item. It's not really the best business decision. So I need to learn my lesson. But I thought I would take you guys with me and we could go visit the Antique Row up in Fort Collins. They have a little section with several antique stores. And I need to, keep my goals manageable. So we'll see if we can visit maybe 2 antique shops while we're up there. And I think it'll be a fun day. To tell you guys that I started the crafting. I decided for Mr. Frog, I wanted to make him a flag. Well, I decided to do a pennant, kind of like a sports or university souvenir style felt pennant. And I made it already. So I thought maybe while we're driving, I could show you the little bit that I filmed of the process, a little bit of the DIY. It looks pretty cute. I mean, it's really simple. It's just glued together, but I'm excited about it. So anyway, enjoy the footage. We're about halfway there. I have about 30 minutes to go. I can't wait to show you the frog at the end. So here you go. Okay, so we have arrived. It's a very new, nice suburban neighborhood. And we're gonna hop up, grab our little doll. It is about 5 minutes before technically the pickup time is at. But didn't you guys like the flag, well, the pennant? I think it looks cute.
Okay.
Hi. I just have the little doll.
Okay, I got it inside. I'll bring it right out to you.
Perfect.
Okay.
Thanks so much.
Thank you. Take care.
Here she is. That's what I drove an hour north of Denver for. Oh, you guys. Sometimes I get myself into some ridiculous situations. Look at her. How much did I pay for her? You guys, after the fees, she's $20. I know I overpaid. We won't give ourselves too hard a time. Yeah, we're not going to give ourselves too hard a time about it. What's done is done. And we're going to go find some antique stores. Okay, so we had a little bit of lunch in the car and we're parked outside of A&J Antique Mall. And again, we are here in Fort Collins, Colorado, right on College Avenue. Fort Collins is a college town. It's actually where Mr. Agenda went to college. And it's where my nephew, Caden, is going to be a freshman next year. His graduation, his high school graduation, is actually next week. I got to get on that. Anyway, let's get started. Do a little treasure hunting. All right, we have arrived. We're inside A&J Antique Mall. And they were just telling me that sales go booth by booth. So we will look for the signage to see if there's any special deals happening in each booth. I want to head farther away from the speakers so that you guys can hear me better. Let's look at this case. Interesting things. Beautiful opera glasses. Even the handle has mother of pearl. Ooh, I can't see the price on it. I think it looks like it might be $125. Wow, those are pretty. Just below the mother of pearl is a beautiful, very large flamenco, not real tortoiseshell, but tortoiseshell effect on plastic hair comb. Really pretty, very large. And then look down here. Look at the cameos. Ooh, so pretty. That big one with the extra necklace on it. That could be a diamond. Ooh. They've got the tag flipped upside down. That means too expensive. All right, so we're gonna go down the row. It's pretty long, a lot of booths. I'm going to try to see as much as I can. But I also don't want to eat up all of my time at the one antique mall. So we're gonna try to balance it out. I love the vibe here. Very old world, Victorian, fun coffee pot. I don't need a coffee pot. Theirs is only $36. Needlepoint, $132. It's interesting. It looks French colonial, provincial until you get up to the house. That house looks very Americana colonial. So, yeah, I don't think that's how they were dressing in America. I could be wrong. But I don't think they wore pantaloons like that in the States. But that's definitely a house that belongs in the States. Let's check out the cane. Ooh, 40, 48. My $10 canes are looking awfully good to me right now. I do like the, what do you call this? Clipper ship umbrella stand or cane stand. Makes me think of the brass fireplace trunks. You guys know what I'm talking about? I think I've seen this clipper ship on the little fireplace boxes that would hold your firewood. Okay, we're going back down the row. A lot of white china. Some of it is probably ironstone. Some of it might just be porcelain or restaurant ware. But this is very popular. I don't think I'm going to look at each piece. I'm going to pick and choose which booths I go into. And we are definitely going into this booth. Because even though it probably didn't catch your eye yet, right around the corner, I see these shoes. And for all my longtime watchers, you guys know these are up my alley. What is the price on these? If it's good, these are coming home with mama. Okay, sorry. Since we're one-handed, we're having a hard time. 26. Okay, 26 with what, $2 off? So after tax, it's still going to be 25 But oh, I love these. We're gonna hold on to them for sure. I do see the little baby shoe mold too. We'll look at the price on it. Yeah, that's 18. Beautiful, but I don't need it. These are much more my style. These will go with my shoe collection wonderfully, and there is a pair of them. So we can look at it as I'm paying $13 each. I have not come across wooden shoes of this particular design. It's kind of like a high heel loafer. I'm vibing with it. Sometimes you gotta go with your heart, and my heart says I need these. And over here I see a beautiful bird cage that is sold. Victorian gout stool or footstool with the needlepoint, very torn and tattered. Let's see, $78. Well, it's got the wear. If you love it, that's a winner. Come to the A&J Antique Mall and bring her home. Wow, I love it. I love the twigs coming out of the old iron chandelier, or I guess it's a candelabra, because it's not electrified. It just has spots maybe for candles. What else do they have in here? Kind of a iron grate or gate of some kind. $245 on that. Look at all the layers of paint on it. Yeah, that's good. Maybe we'll pull it out so you can see better. That is super heavy. It was not easy to maneuver, but yeah, it definitely looks like there was more of it that extended out that away. It is really cool, but it's such a unfinished piece. I don't know if I would buy it for $245. Although I do love this. I want just this piece. Okay, so directly across from this booth is another very similar style and taste booth. A lot of that shabby French brocante, European old world vibe. I mean, I pick up basically everything that looks like this. Wire baskets, the ballet shoes, old wooden corbels and finials like this, the vanity mirrors, the clocks, the religious reliquary items, a little bit of sequin, dried florals, look, brushes, all of it. All right, great booth. Look at this sequin number. Oh my goodness, hold on. I need to go back around to the other side. It looks older than it is by the color scheme, but I do think this is probably a 90s piece. They've got $40 on it, but look how beautifully it adds a little bit of French glamour to the basket, the brass, the old wooden crate. Yes. Right, so this is a note to self. When I see a old metal can in a garage, I'm gonna pick it up and see if we can make something like this. An extra elongated crown. You can tell this was mass produced, but I feel like we can make this. What do you guys think? Well, with the help of Mr. Agenda and a very powerful cutting tool. Yeah, actually, come to think of it, I don't think Mr. Agenda would want to be cutting huge vertical triangles out of a metal can for me. Maybe. Maybe he could do it. Oh, I do love this shell. Highly polished. What do they have on it? $18.95. That's a very fair price for this particular sample of shell. It's got great iridescence. I do like that. Again, if I treat myself to everything that's $20 and $30, then I'm gonna be in trouble. We can't. I shouldn't even be buying myself the shoes. But those are special. Those I cannot leave behind. Well, we've seen the pillows, but how many of us have seen a little bow? Well, giant bow made out of a quilt. $20. Huh. Where would you guys put that? I have no place to put a giant quilted bow. But the pillows you can put anywhere. That's a good price, $25? Nice. This booth is really nicely put together. Very calming with the blue and green. I see some fabric. I do like fabric. This is a good embroidered piece with the butterfly. All the hangers are clinking and clanking. This is $18. All right. Oh, I want to check out. I'm still in that spring garden mood. I like the iron pieces here. $65 for one of them. I remember when porches had side pieces like this. You guys remember that? But this would be great over a large entryway. You guys know. I know you do. Oh, teddies. Teddies. 30 for him. 50 for him. Oh, so cute. And 30 for that guy. I just found and sold a bear on my Etsy shop. It went so fast I couldn't even show you guys. I do love some tins. Look how beautiful this one is. Lalette Perfumers. Oh, her ball gown. It's orange. I love her. Wonder how much that is. I looked around on the back. If it has a price, it must be underneath. But I was looking over here at this smaller tin, and this one is marked 35. So we know this one is going to be more than that. So I think I'm going to stick with the shoes as my little take-home gifts so far. On the needlepoint fire screen. Oh, $500. Wow. It's the frame that I'm really ogling at. I mean, the needlepoint is fine. Nice neutral floral, but it's the highly stylized Baroque feet. And then this probably Bacchus maybe. Neoclassical mythological face right at the bottom. It's too good. Oh, now these are darling. Not something I see all the time. They are illustrations, signed and numbered. This one looks like it's 102 out of 1,000 prints of Amish children. Oh, this big one is $250, and these little ones are about $75 and $50 each. Oh, but how cute. Really charming. Especially this one with all of the children on the fence. Oh, that's the china plate. I was admiring the little barley twist leg table because I cannot resist a good twist. $2.20. Okay. Oh, needlepoint. This is a little chair pad. Maybe it was for a bench. It's a little awkwardly sized. But I love the sunflowers. Oh, look at that. It's only $20. Ooh, maybe I need this. We're gonna put that in the cart. We're gonna stew on it. We're gonna let it marinate down there in the cart. $129. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is so cute. Oh, little stationary paper organizer. Now with the great oak on the sides. Now the little rolly section, it's a little tight, but I bet you could smooth that out, oil it up. It even looks great from the back. Wow. That is pretty cool. It's a great little honey of a treasure for $130. Yeah. Look at this display case. Oh my gosh. See how like it's a very low profile. If you had enough wall space, it doesn't take up any room on the floor, but look at all of the display ability. Oh boy. I doubt it's for sale, but look how cool this is. Maybe you could build one. What do you guys think? Yeah. Yes. We could build something like this or have somebody build it for us. Found a giant scoop. Do you see? Giant. $85. But I do want this for personal reasons. Alas, I think I shall resist the temptation. But certain members of my family know why I want that. Oh, look at the little antique fur-lined baby booties. Baby booties. You can't get more precious than little quilted fur-trimmed booties. Oh, my. Oh, look at that. They're calling it a London pub table. $350. I would call this a library table myself. But either way you look at it, I love this. Oh, this is where I'm gonna be moaning. I love the way it's worn in, especially down where people would put their feet and then up here on the surface. Oh, I am in love with you. Yes, I am. I'm gonna give you a name. I'm gonna call you George. I'm gonna love you forever. And with a sigh, she bids farewell to George. Goodbye, George. What's over here? In a fabulous brass or copper. Got a fun little brass egg cooker. Oh, what's the price on the brass one? $25.95. Look at that. Great little price. I do also like the hooks on the oak mirror. And let's check the price on a threesome, 3-part set. $30. That's not bad either. I like this guy. Ooh, let's look at you. Oh yeah, verdigris, a lot of dings. The tag fell, so we're gonna have to go retrieve the tag. Okay. The tag Yes, we know it's solid, but what's your price? Does that say $18.95? Ooh, if it does, I might be taking home a piece of copper as well. 10% off? Ooh, now you're extra tempting. No, we're gonna put you back. We're gonna put you back. As tempting as you are, it's a nice heavy one. It's definitely worth it. I just don't need it. I don't need it. But what I do need are the shoes. So far, I put everything back but the shoes. Those little wooden shoes. Okay, so you all called it the minute I put my hands on those little wooden shoes, that those would be the items that I'd be taking out of there. Okay, it's about 1 o'clock. I am pretty tired, but I do think I have a little bit of steam left to go check out the other antique mall, a few doors down, Front Range Antiques. So let's give it our best. I won't be able to get through all of it, but I'm gonna cover as much as I can. This looks like your classic antique mall with all of the signage, floor to ceiling, right? So I really don't know where to start. Maybe we'll start here with the fish weather vane. I'm here for this. I like him a lot. He is $450. That's a good price. Yeah, I think so. Ooh, look at over there on the wall. Now, if you're gonna buy an old-fashioned omelet pan, this is the one to get. This one is like a month out camping size with a whole troop of hikers, right? Wow, that's a big one. What does that say? 75? That's a pretty good price for that size. My gosh, I mean, I'm really getting a workout just trying to hold this up with one hand. 75 is a deal for this. Wow. Now I'm actually considering it, but I can't. I can't go back. That's a good one though. Wow. I like all the old furniture. Anything with the oak, you guys know I love it. And lion handles. We love all of that. Whoops, that's gonna swing out. I'm noticing what looks like in India. Ooh, it's copper. A wallpaper fabric stamp. Let's see, what's the price on this guy? I can't read it. It's all blurry. Can you guys read that? I have no clue. I want to say 40? I think it's 40. Yeah, it's 40. Okay. All right. We're gonna close her up. Nice big old Greyhound bus sign. Royal Crown Cola. Just a lot. Icy, I like that one. I don't really want to be decorating with signs, but I do like them. Maybe one day I'll get something like a cool arrow like that with reflectors on it, like pointing to the bathroom or something. That's what I think. If I'm gonna get an old road sign, it's gonna be an arrow of some kind. All right, I'm gonna explore fast because remember, we are of limited energy. Oh, what do we got in there? A camel. Oh, you know what this is? This is a shoe shine, what do you call it? Plateau to rest the shoe on. I'm guessing maybe from a Middle Eastern country because of the camel. All right. Yes, I see the slag. Beautiful antique lamp. I see it. And I see the carousel horse. But we're just gonna walk. We're gonna walk. And you guys can say, wait, why didn't you stop there? 'Cause there's so much to see, you guys. Look at all this. Oh no. Oh my. All right, we're right near a fan, so I'm gonna talk real loud, but this is a big, big old zinc railroad lantern, and it's $350. But I love the statement size of that one. This one looks to be iron. It's definitely heavier. That one's, $395. But my goodness. There are some huge copper buckets. Huge copper buckets. Look at this little pretty cabinet. An old library, I'm guessing like magazine type holder. $125. Okay. This place is fun. Definitely one to come back when I have a big wad of cash to blow. Dollies. We have a dolly in the car. Heather, slowly back away. Back away from the doll cabinet. All right. Well, I know this was quick, but we are going to head back to the house. I like that weather vane too. That one's the same price as the fish, $4.50. All right. Shall we mosey? Oh, we didn't even go over there. Look at that. There's a whole other section. Oh, in the back here, we've got some old shabby chic, a lot of white painted. Oh, look through the glass. I see a very cool old, like 1940s mannequin. Look, there's two of them. Oh my, are these not the most charming little girls? Look. Wow. I love these little ladies. It's like an old iron flower cart. Oh boy. This is so cool. I wonder if this is legit. It's definitely not for sale. NFS. It looks legit to me. It even has the old tires, so we know this was actually cruising the streets. It's got rubber tires. So cool. Vintage clothing. There is a room with old lace clothing. Oh, wow. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Look at the bodice. Breathtaking. This is breathtaking. Oh, and it's so tiny. That little waist. $75. Wow. Look at that. The detail on the puff sleeve. The little yellow rosette trim. Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. I'm sorry. It's just, you don't often see clothing that is still preserved like this where you can actually put your hands on it. Usually you see this on Instagram at like fashion museums and things like that, right? Wow, that's so cool. So cool to actually be able to touch it. Got another really cool old piece. What is this? More like a little nightie. Wow. Look at the dress. Oh, she's torn and worn. This is Miss Havisham. Here we go. This is Miss Havisham's dress. Right here. Let's walk up to what Miss Havisham looked like when she was a young woman and had not yet lost her love of her life. $1,800. Wow. Oh. Let's get up close. Let's just get up close to the lace, the little pleats. It's like being in a museum. All right. Okay, you guys, so obviously it is another day. I was too tuckered to do a little recap, mini haul and closing when I got back to my mom's from Fort Collins. So it's a new day in the morning. I've been rested. I'm sleeping a little bit better. So fingers crossed that is a streak that will continue. And we're going to do the unveiling of Mr. Frog. I'm excited that I got him partially finished. Here he is. Here, let's move the little pencil. There, right about there. So cute. So obviously he's going to be an antique enthusiast. He's got his pennant. Now we just have to put something in the other hand. And so what I have envisioned is I would like to have him holding like a bag. And at first I thought a suitcase, but then I realized no, it'd be much better if it was more like a duffel bag or a doctor's bag or a carpet bag type of a situation. Because then I could have it kind of open and have little doll miniatures poking out of it. So what I want to look for is a vintage coin purse, preferably leather, but I could always find a tapestry one and have it go more carpet bag-esque. But I was thinking a coin purse would have the kiss lock and the metal, mouth opening. It would have that structure so that I could leave it open, make a little handle on one side of the coin purse and thread it through the hole. And then I could kind of have the other side open and put in, my thoughts are if I could find some like antique-y looking dollhouse miniatures, either a lamp or a little mini mantle clock or any kind of clock, possibly even just like a vase. So it'd be so cute to have a couple miniatures showing out of the doctor bag, carpet bag, what have you. But I'm sure you can see the vision. I just need to find the right coin purse. So we're on the hunt for that item. If any of you have a vintage leather coin purse with a kiss lock opening that you would like to donate to the Antique Agenda Frog Project, email me. The email is always down in the description box. But that was fun. It was fun to start a little crafting, get out a little creative energy. It was a really snowy, rainy day that I made the pennant. So yay for crafting. And now we're gonna review. We know we got the shoes. So cute. I have a collection of these. And then the doll. The doll, maybe we should discuss the doll at the end, because I do kind of want to talk about online auctions. So we'll put the little young lady to the side. I also have a few things to share with you that I'm putting in the Etsy shop. Not a lot. I did decide to list the pair that I picked up maybe 2 videos ago. I got this up in the shop. I also listed this cute little Asian plant stand. And this I picked up at the Goodwill. I think it was about $9, $8.99 maybe. A cute little one. I really enjoy them, not just for, you know, your typical ceramic pot. I enjoy any of the rosewood Asian die cut plant stands as plateaus, risers for a number of display possibilities. They're usually sturdy. I find them very attractive. And so I bought this one to list in case anybody's looking for a plant stand of that size and shape. So that is up in the shop. What else? I do also have this little ceramic, I believe it's salt glaze. Now, I don't dabble a ton in pottery, but you guys know I'm trying to stretch myself, and I've been trying to explore the more collectible pottery mugs and ceramics like this one. So we'll list it. We'll see how it does. I think it's a beautiful turquoise. It matches my flannel. You know, the reason I wore this is because I wanted to wear this ring. You guys, let's take a break for a second. Sometimes we have jewelry in our jewelry box. That's awesome. And we don't wear it often enough. And in the case of this beautiful, hold on a minute. Look at my turquoise ring. Do you see how pretty this ring is with the matrix, the work on the sides? It's beautiful. A beautiful statement turquoise ring. Why don't I put it on? Because a lot of times I'm not really wearing turquoise. I wear a lot of black, I wear a lot of brown, gold, rust, orange, red, a lot of red, purple. But for some reason, I don't wear a lot of turquoise, and this beautiful ring doesn't get brought out often enough. So I decided I wanted to wear the ring, and I had to pull out clothes to match. And it does go nicely with the little pottery vase. Now, this piece isn't signed, and I know if you're going to list stuff like this on Etsy, people prefer to look for signed pottery pieces, but I'm getting my feet wet. I believe this was only $4, so it was an easy way to dip my toe in without huge investment and see how quickly an item like that would sell over on Etsy. So it's kind of an experiment for me, but I did get that. And one more thing I want to show you guys. This also was from an online auction. So I guess this is a good way to end it, because I'm going to show you this bigger piece that I got on Auction Ninja, and of course the little doll that I got on Auction Ninja. So the doll you saw on the receipt, $20 when all was said and done. Now, when I started bidding on this, my cap for her was $10. And for days and days and days, this cute little German bisque porcelain doll baby was sitting at $5. And I got really comfortable with the idea of paying $5 for her. But I'm like, I knew, it could go up, but I have it capped at $10. So not until maybe 3 hours of the closing day, you know, right when you're getting up to the finish line of the auction, and usually these online auctions last about a week or so, that's when someone or some few people decided they wanted this little doll too. And it went up to, let's see, from 5 going up to 7, 9, 11. And I'm like, I lost my doll. Someone bid $11. And when you feel so close to getting something, you kind of like already getting excited about listing it and things like that. I thought, well, I'll just go $2 more. And then I got up it again. And that's when I got annoyed. And that's where you can get in trouble. When someone outbids you and you have an emotional reaction, you get upset because you already felt like it was yours. And then I bid again. And so I won it for 16. So basically, moral of the story is if you are going to bid on these online auctions, you either have to be bidding on it for yourself and not care about what price you're paying, or really be committed to not getting emotionally attached. You need to stay neutral. It's supposed to be a business decision. You put your cap and you let it sit there, and don't go back and look until it's over, because that's where you can get in trouble. Granted, I mean, in the scheme of things, $20 is fine. There's still a little meat left on the bone for her. But I just wanted to talk a little bit about that because it's not the first time that that's happened to me. And I paid more than I really wanted to. Also, I bought this at a different online auction. Now this one, I was very interested in, and I was thinking, even if I end up paying a little over, I wouldn't mind keeping this one. It is rustic. It's got cracks, but it's so cool. Like, it is a single piece of wood. At first I thought maybe like it was originally like a telephone pole, one of those types of sculptures. It's obviously was left outside because there's a lot of cracking. See that crack all the way down the side of his body there? But I really love that. I love the fact that the cracking and the weathered age just adds to the effect of the full piece. I'm loving his claw feet. I just think, yes, it's fantastic. And the back, look at that. Wonderfully carved. So I did find another one just like this over on Cherish. Now Cherish, I know it is a higher end, higher priced online marketplace. I think part of it is because they do a lot of advertising, and the sellers have to pay a higher percentage. So Cherish takes a bigger cut, maybe even a third. I'm not sure. If any of you know any Cherish sellers, you can weigh in on why it's more expensive. But I'm pretty sure First Dibs is also one of those types of sites where they advertise to a certain clientele and they take a bigger cut. So anyway, I saw a match for him. The exact same sculpt. So this isn't a one-off. I do still think it's hand carved, but kind of like the imports that you can find in Asia. There's just artists who make multiples of them. And the Cherish listing had theirs listed for $950. So my bid win price at the end of the day for this guy was $50. And I really didn't mind the $50, considering that other listing was $950. I definitely don't expect to get that kind of return on this piece on Etsy, but I do think I could list him for $150, maybe $180. And even if I don't sell him for that price and he ends up in my own home, he's great. Now the listing on Cherish said that this was out of a 1970s retailer called Sarid Limited, which I guess they also did a lot of brass furniture. I'm really not familiar with Sarid as kind of an interiors producer. So at first I did think he was a one of a kind, but I did look him up and thought, well, he's still great. Let's go for it. So when it comes to online auctions, you have to be prepared. You want to pay up and be okay with it? Or do you want to end up paying up because you got emotionally involved and you went past your cutoff price? That's what happened with Little Miss German Girl. So there we go. Antique agenda, business thoughts. All right, you guys. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed the antique shopping with me. I love doing that with you guys. I mean, it was really fun time. There were plenty more antique shops I didn't get to explore, so it warrants another visit. I have a friend who I know has been wanting to go down there, so maybe I will go again with her. But thanks so much for spending time with me today. I do appreciate your support so very much. I love all of you, and take good care of yourselves. It's very important. There's a lot of chaos happening in the world, and it's important to take care of ourselves and those we love around us. So let's do that. Let's all make an effort to do that. Anyway, thanks again. See you guys around. Until next time, bye for now. $2.25, and I can take home the carved Asian fish. Why do I keep going to the big weird things? I don't know. I'm not sure. Can't explain it. Collections. Collections can get you to go down a rabbit hole once you start the collection. If you keep antiquing, you're going to find more items to add to said collection. And that's what I keep doing with shoes. I need to figure out when I'm going to stop. Like, when is this collection going to be finished? Or I'm going to be buried in shoes